Hi, it's me, Astrovok. It is currently, I want to say 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, I really don't remember here. But I am currently on my way to Level Up Expo. And right before that, I have what's called Pre-Level Up Showdown, right? That's where I'm at for gaming, and they graciously invited me out for commentary with Medina Prime. And quite literally, everyone's gonna be there. I'm excited for it, and by everyone I mean Arslan Ash, Don Ding, Rangchu, King Ray Jr. To which I then quite literally have to take a bus ride all the way from UC Irvine into Las Vegas. Shout out to Flixbus and Greyhound for that one, and if I look correctly, it should be about 4 to 5 hours. This, of course, starting off in Santa Ana. So first leg of the trip, we should be starting here from Santa Ana all the way to Union Station, and then after that, we're going all the way from Union Station to Las Vegas, Nevada. It sounds insane, but I think we should be able to get through it. I hope. Hopefully everything goes well, and I'll definitely be seeing y'all later. And instead of showing up at the right time, the bus showed up damn near 10 minutes late, but that's totally fine. We had to pretty much drive through Long Beach all the way into Los Angeles. We had one more stop. Honestly, wasn't too bad of a drive. You know, it was pretty scenic, went across a couple bridges here and there, and then finally showed up to Union Station. Now, honestly, pretty sketchy place, but very cool architecture. I should have got video of that, but hey, we got video of the bus instead. We got a couple lights up above, air conditioning down below. There were 2 outlets. I could charge my laptop, and definitely a place to rest my feet. So you know what? I'm not really complaining about that. I will say though, going in from Los Angeles and being told last second, hey, we have a stop in San Bernardino, we have a stop in Victorville, and another stop coming up in Barstow. When I tell you, I was tired, I could only do so much on a laptop on that bus. And frankly, by the end of that, I was absolutely losing my sanity. It was not fun. Anyways, made it to our hotel, the Circus, and the next day couldn't have any breaks. I had to get ready for commentary at Pre-Level Up Showdown. So, you know, wake up, brush my teeth, looking snazzy with it. And you know, I had to bring out the white Air Forces, the Katowice shirt, looking good. My co-commentator Medina, sleeping in bed with shoes on is diabolical work. Look at that. Me personally would never, but of course, had to take the Uber all the way from the Circus into Paradise, Nevada. And of course, in Paradise, you might be saying, well, what's in Paradise, Nevada? Well, this is Who Studios and Core Gaming. They were gracious enough to bring their stuff out here for the merchandise and everything. I have plenty of that in my bedroom, actually, that I got for free, but that's either near or there. Just going to the main hall right now. We have plenty of stuff. We have bathrooms on your right, but in front of us, we have the tables, we have couches, plenty of seating. Pre-Evo Showdown just filmed in the back right there on the TVs. It's pretty fun stuff. And then, come with me, right? A big-ass studio in the back, right? You have large white screen, you can take your photographs, film whatever, and then over in the corner, you just have, you know, scenic skyline of Las Vegas. That's actually where I used to live for the past 10 years. Fun stuff. We go over here, right? I have a little bit of footage from that Pre-Evo Showdown that I did mention a little earlier, and then over here, right? This is where we're going to be doing commentary. With our microphones, we have a TV, thankfully enough, and then we have our PC, actually work things. We go in here, however, pretty much everyone from Vegas into Korea, Pakistan, Korea showed up. This isn't even full capacity. This is just a bit of who showed up here. You see Arslan in the corner too. And then we get to this faded picture right here. If you know, you know, but if you don't know, this is Kane's Chicken, which has been a part of the faded Caniac War at Breakout series here. Not got photos though, including Medina, JC, and Gatito. Shout out to Clown Hop for selling him to me. Of course, getting into our main event, for those of you who don't know, this is NY Chris G. Bro is literally a legend at damn near every game he touches and is quite literally an Evo champion.
Here with the homies, Astrovok, and a legend, GC. Yes, sir.
You know this, but you yourself are a Guinness World Record holder. Can you tell people a little bit more about that?
The only thing I know is that I play games. All right, like no one ever thinks that you're going to do anything after that, right? Like you press some buttons and then whatever happens, happens, right? I've been competing for, you know, over 15 years now. When it comes to games like Marvel and stuff, that's the games that I'm known for. I'm just playing, I'm just competing, I'm just going to tournaments and whatnot.
To break out of Pops, the heat still gets gapped on the low. back to back perfect. But down 4-4-3, just right in that 2-1. Jaguar step 3. Now pops the heat for the engage. Already flapjack press off the leg lock. And when I mean everybody was here, I mean we had the GOAT of Tekken, Arslan Ash, and then the GOAT of North American Tekken, King Ray Jr. The notification in the corner that said suspending gameplay in 15 minutes because we couldn't.
Yep, there you go.
So apparently someone did not restore the game license in settings before this, and these two damn near had to speed run the set before the game could shut down. Insane stuff overall. Not fun. Scary with
What an interrupt from the man getting in there. Jesus, what an interrupt. King Rage. And they're saying he mashed. What a guy. But shout outs to Arslan Ash getting second place.
Not gonna lie, being able to survive a reset that monumental and then going into it in the first place, and with the threat of a PlayStation suspending Tekken 8 because it said we can't verify these actions is some funny stuff. And here's where I'd have my mirrorless footage if it didn't get deleted in a great burning of 2025. 182 gigs lost off a faulty hard drive. I want to die, like low-key. Anyways, checking it level up. That is my best friend, Mr. Leapfrog. That's me and his girlfriend in the back. It was fun shit overall to watch this in person. What I tell you, bro, might be one of the best Paul players in all of Utah. To come out and cook in Level Up Expo was no joke. I mean, look at this. The finesse, the flair. Watch this shit. Hit him with the Mind you, I didn't even make it out of pools. For Leapfrog to actually go this far was insane shit. I knew he had potential after Beak Bog, but then seeing this happen IRL was insane. Of course, this happens. That is Shadow 20Z. For those of you who don't know, Nasty is Zafina player this side of the United States. Surely it can't be that bad of a match, right? You know what, that's fine. That happens. It's cool. If anything, it was a stacked bracket in the first place. I mean, you had Rang Chu, Arslan Ash, King Ray Jr., Shadow 20Z. Either way, still met our idol. That's Tasty Steve in the middle. Got to meet plenty of other people at that. That's Punk the God. And on our right, we had Saint Cola, my older brother by 14 years. And of course, my co-commentator, Collegiate Street Fighter 6. Of course, I don't think people realize how terrifying it is to have this man stare dead into your cold, hard soul. I'm joking. It's Jack. It's just Jack. He's super chill. Very nice person to meet. Well, until next time. By next time, of course, mean next week. I have CECC Texas. That should be coming out pretty soon. Goodbye, y'all. Also, shout out to these two, Sumer for the camera gear and Shazam for being one of the first SoCal commentators I worked with, both for just wanting to see me go far. And please go to Chain Shift. That's June 21st to the 22nd.